We have breaking news as the singer David has been arrested, finally, after missing teen girl's body was found in his impounded Tesla. This teen was by the name of Celeste Rivas Hernandez, and there has been countless amounts of evidence circulating on social media ever since it was first discovered that she was found in his Tesla, where it has been very clear to all of us that he was involved in what happened to her. So today we're going to go over this news of his arrest, and then I'm also going to share with you all of the information that we've had up to this point on Celeste about her being found and all of the clues that David has been leaving that he is responsible for her murder. He's left clues in his songs, in his social media, on his Discord. We're going to talk about all of that today, but first, let's go over this arrest information. The singer David, 21 years old, has officially been arrested as of Thursday, April 16th. He is being held without bail. This is information that many of us that have been following this case have been waiting on. We have been waiting for this information because with everything that I'm going to show you guys in this video, all of the evidence, and it is disturbing. I'm going to tell you guys that right now. It is extremely disturbing. All of the footprints that he's been leaving showing that he was responsible for this. We've all been questioning, why was he not arrested yet? Well, he finally has been. The LAPD said that the case will be presented to the district attorney's office on Monday for filing consideration. So the Los Angeles District Attorney's Office tells people in a statement that it is aware of the arrest of David Anthony Burke by the Los Angeles Police Department. The case is expected to be presented to the Major Crimes Division, at which point prosecutors will review the facts and evidence to determine whether there is sufficient evidence to file the charge. The DA's office continues, at this time, additional information is not available. We will share an update on Monday once a filing decision has been made. This arrest comes about 2 months after the artist was named a target of a grand jury probe. Prosecutors said at the time that David may be involved in the death of 14-year-old victim Celeste Rivas Hernandez, who may have been a victim of foul play. Now, a police source allegedly told people in November of 2025 that the perpetrator most likely had help with dismembering and disposing of the body, and that he had not been cooperative amid the investigation. Now, a landlord said that David and his manager had been staying at an LA rental property, but then both of them moved out shortly after authorities seized electronics and other items there. Now, David's arrest is coming after the grand jury heard testimony from multiple witnesses in his orbit, including his day-to-day manager, Robert Mortenroth, and his friend streamer Neo Langston. LAPD sources told TMZ that David made a mysterious trip to a remote area of Santa Barbara in the middle of the night last spring, and they believe that is somehow connected to Celeste's disappearances. Authorities believe David, who is now 21, had a relationship with her, who was 14 when her body was found. Before we get into all of the details surrounding this case and the disturbing trail of events that has been left behind David, showing that he's responsible for what happened to her, I am going to continue to cover this case. I will give any new information that comes out on Monday. So if you want to keep up to date with what's going on with David, subscribe. I'm going to be sharing all of that news here. I'm going to cover the entire thing as we proceed. Now we're going to get into all of the evidence that has been circulating on social media. We're going to get into all of the details, and it is a lot, so buckle up. Celeste Rivas Hernandez was a teenage girl from Lake Elsinore, California, and according to records and her family's public statements, Celeste was reported missing on April 5th, 2024, when she was just 13 years old. Over the following year, her family were searching for her, flyers were posted, social media campaigns circulated her name, and local law enforcement kept the case open, but for over a year, no trace of her was ever found until September 8th, just a day after her birthday, 2025. That day, a Tesla sedan was discovered abandoned and eventually towed from a residential area in the Hollywood Hills of Los Angeles. According to reports, the car had been sitting unattended for quite some time. Some of the neighbors say weeks, others say more than a month. After it was impounded at a local tow yard, employees began to notice a powerful, foul odor coming from inside of the vehicle. That odor led to a discovery of a decomposed, decapitated body, not in the back seat and not in the trunk, but in the front hood of the car.
Now at 11, breaking news. We now know the name of the teenage girl who was found dead inside singer David's impounded Tesla. We've also learned she was reported missing last year. Authorities tell NBC4 investigates that 15-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez was identified through forensics as she disappeared in the Lake Elsinore area in April of last year. The medical examiner is still working to determine her cause of death. The case is being treated as a death investigation. Authorities say David is cooperating with authorities. His show tonight is in Seattle. That's been canceled, but his show on Saturday at the Greek Theater is still on.
The body was wrapped in a bag. It was, in the words of authorities, not intact and in an advanced state of decomposition. Because of this, investigators were unable to identify the body using visual means. Instead, they had to rely on dental radiographs, which are dental x-rays, which confirmed that the remains belonged to Celeste Rivas Hernandez. At the time of the discovery, Celeste would have just turned 15 years old. Her birthday was September 7th. She was described in the coroner's reports as 5 foot 2 inches, weighing approximately 70 pounds. She had wavy black hair and was wearing a tube top and black leggings. On her body, there were a few personal items, which included a yellow metal earring, a chain bracelet, and notably a tattoo on her right index finger that simply read "shh" with 3 dots. So what makes this discovery even more explosive is not just the tragic fate of this missing teenager, but whose vehicle she was found in. The Tesla in question is registered to David Anthony Burke, known to the public as David. He is a rising music artist known for emotionally raw songs like Romantic Homicide and Here With Me.
In the back of my mind, you died. I didn't even cry.
What are you up to?
Call me my work clothes, bro. You know, I just got the tie. I'm trying to clean up a little bit.
You think Tyler's gonna get all that out?
I hope so.
What's your name?
David,
You put on when you're in bed and feeling sick.
romantic homicide.
How does that one go?
I'm scared. It feels like you don't care.
When you start listening to the lyrics after this of his music, it gets so dark and disturbing. David had built a loyal following online and gained critical acclaim for his music, but he was not, up to this point, someone that the public associated with criminal activity, regardless of the fact that now his lyrics have been being shared online and some of the disturbing symbolism in his shows and art and performances that are showing that he had an obsession with death and sung things that make it even more disturbing that this young girl was found in his car.
In the back of my mind, you died. To say that our love ain't real. Nobody ever caught me, but I've spoken too soon. Back up a police car, I forgot whatever I knew. Ain't tell them nothing, do the same if they ask you about her.
There's merch that he sold with bloody handprints on his clothes. He even has these like memorials fully equipped with caskets and like little guest sign-ins where when you go to his show you can like sign in a like funeral style guest book for the deceased.
Died, and I didn't even cry. I love you from the afterlife. I love you from the afterlife.
After the discovery of the body, search warrants were executed at a home in the Hollywood Hills. Law enforcement officials were seen removing bags of potential evidence from the property, a property where David was reportedly staying.
Crazy new details have been released. So last night, a swarm of officers was seen searching the Hollywood Hills home where the Tesla registered to David was originally towed from. And people are saying this is obviously David's home because he's literally posted videos and TikToks from inside, and there was a red Tesla found in the garage. They seized a computer, and other items, but haven't revealed anything else. They also revealed that Celeste was not found complete. They found a head, a torso, and other limbs, and it's unclear whether all of her was even there. The hit song Romantic H was released on September 7th, which is Celeste's birthday, where he says, "In the back of my mind, you died. I didn't even cry, not a single tear, and I'm sick of waiting patiently for someone that won't even arrive." And then says, you, and didn't even regret it. I can't believe I said it, but it's true.
The Los Angeles Police Department and the coroner's office haven't even released the cause of death nor the estimated time of death. We don't know when exactly Celeste died, only that her body was found over a year after she was reported missing, and that she had been deceased for a significant period of time prior to discovery. Now, I want to play this video for you all here that I found on TikTok of a teacher that is claiming that he used to teach Celeste, and he's sharing his knowledge that while she was there, she was in a relationship with a guy that she had met on social media by the name of David, that was a singer, and that she ran away, and her parents found her, brought her back, so she started going back to school again, and then ran away again, and that's from the time that she was missing on April 5th.
My classroom. Hold up. That's her in my classroom in front of this poster right here. Okay, hold up. I got another one because I got a picture on TMZ of this other kid exchanging stuff with the rapper who we alleged did this stuff. Hold on a second, because he's also in my classroom.
Wait, how long ago was this?
We all just found out yesterday who it was, but she's been missing since I taught her. So when I taught her, she met this dude on social media. He was a rapper in LA. He came and got her. She ran away from home. She was gone for like a month. The cops found her in Hollywood, brought her back to our school. She came back to our school, kind of told people this story. She disappeared again in May of that year, May of 2024. That's when her friends told me what happened, that it was this rapper, that they were like blackmailing him, all of this stuff. And then I found out yesterday that she's now dead.
So this teacher is trying to spread this awareness to be careful on social media because you could get wrapped up in something like this. One of the earliest and most cited pieces of speculation is the matching tattoo on the right index fingers of both Celeste and David. This to me is just damning evidence. The fact that they both had a tattoo that said "shh" on it. We need to remember that Celeste was underage and David is 20. Here's a picture that I was able to find of Celeste that people have dug up. Now in this photo, it's alleged that she was 11 years old. They are saying that that is the age that he actually met her. So if that's true, this is what she would have looked like when they first started dating or talking. People discovered in some of the lyrics of his songs that he talks about 7 years, and from the time that they would have started being together, it would have been 7 years before she turned 18, because people have been unearthing that it appears that they had a thing since she was 11. The fact that they both have this tattoo implies secrecy, that they have a bond and the secret that they're keeping, which would be their relationship. Celeste's mother reportedly had told TMZ that her daughter had a boyfriend named David in 2024. Because David's real name is David Anthony Burke, some have linked those statements, inferring that David is him.
David cameraman admitted that he knew that Celeste was underage, and he admitted to everything on here, making it seem like it wasn't a big deal. And I'm gonna show the clip at the end, but whole time y'all knew this man was messing with this 14-year-old and y'all didn't say anything. The parents was behind it because they sold her, and whole time I feel like he's gonna get away with it because of the fact the sacrifice is just done. Hopefully he doesn't. Hopefully our justice system does their big one. But how did the teacher know? How did the parents know and not do anything? But yet they knew that she was so-called kidnapped, but didn't even make no type of phone call when they seen her on live and being with this man? Therefore, she was never kidnapped. She was sold. And I'm about to show y'all the clip, but whole time I feel like this man needs to be prosecuted as well, right along with David and everybody else that knows, including them parents. Because how are y'all okay with this going on, knowing damn sure well she was underage? Yeah, it's because money was involved.
Yeah, I feel bad for Celeste. Wonder what you knew about that. Who? You were working with David. You were his cameraman when that happened. You didn't say nothing.
Yes.
No, you're messed up. You didn't say nothing when David was going down with that.
He likes what he likes. David likes what he likes.
To me, It all is very clear that they had a relationship, but it hasn't been confirmed by the authorities.
You guys are the first people to hear this ever, by the way.
I had a heart, but it isn't mine. Where do I start when you cross the line? Why do I try to keep you here with me? I love you from the after. I love you.
So some pictures and videos have also surfaced showing Celeste and David in what appear to be social media live streams or group chats together. For example, there's a photo allegedly showing David near Celeste's home. One outlet reported that one of the images had him standing less than a mile, which would have been about a 6-minute walk from her residence. Another strain of the speculation relates to the songs attributed to David. A leaked demo titled Celeste_demo_unfin or Celeste is said to include lyrics that reference a Celeste obsession, physical imagery, and the line, "The girl with my name tattooed on her chest." Now, there are pictures and videos that have surfaced of David with another girl by the name of Celeste. This is not the same Celeste, and also find it interesting that he's been involved with two Celestes that have very similar features. People have actually thought some of these videos of this other Celeste, who has also been seen with David, but they're so similar that people are getting them confused and thinking it's the same person. It almost seems like he sought out another Celeste that looks similar as a cover-up. Some fans have pointed to songs and music videos with imagery of bodies, trunks, death themes, etc., arguing that there's thematic overlap between his art and what is known about the case. One example that is being circulated is the music video titled One More Dance, which reportedly has scenes where a body is dragged and stuffed into the trunk of a car. He was obsessed with anime, and there are some anime videos where there's a girl with her arms being cut off, which is interesting because Celeste was found in pieces. The lyrics in his songs and the imagery is extremely disturbing. Like, now that there has been a body of a girl found in the hood of his Tesla, it is looking very suspicious. Granted, some of these songs and the lyrics were written before Celeste had even went missing, but people are questioning, was he obsessed with this girl and had this, disturbing fantasy, and it ended up playing out. There are also some really uncomfortable videos that people have filmed from his shows where he's on stage. One of them, he actually changes one of his lyrics to "I killed her." There's actually a video of her with what is alleged to be David's brother going backstage to one of David's shows. It is clearly Celeste in this video. Like, there's no doubt about it that is her. She's wearing Hello Kitty shoes. She looks to be about 14 years old, walking with his brother to his show. There's also a lot of pictures and videos where there appears to be a young girl, like this one with her hand, where it looks like a very young girl's hand on his face. And it's just interesting to me with these pictures and videos because usually when people are in a relationship, they're not always hiding the girl. But in all of these pictures and videos, she is being hidden. Like in this one where her face is being covered up with her purse. This is clearly Celeste. This looks like her to me. And also, if you look in the background, that purse is also seen this year on one of his couches. Something that people have pointed out is that David now wears a lot of Hello Kitty things. He is seen wearing Hello Kitty shirts. He's also seen wearing bracelets that look like bracelets that Celeste was wearing.
Oh yeah, so David is good. In the new video that people are asking, is it Celeste? Look at what's on her feet. Them Hello Kitty Crocs. The same exact Crocs. Stay with me now. She went missing March with Hello Kitty sandals. Video was taken June 27, 2024, around the time she went missing. The nose matches The face matches. So regardless of the new Celeste that is popping up on videos that he was hanging out with in 2025, the 13-year-old that went missing was around, bruh, 2024. Or at least around his people, legend. No disrespect, but Netflix is about to have the biggest field day we ever seen, bro. Because when all of this, like, comes to end, it's either going to be one or two things. The biggest conspiracy we've ever seen in our entire lives, or the most psychotic cover-up a motherfucker ever seen in their entire life.
I also found this photo that is allegedly of David with a Hello Kitty keychain. It says boyfriend's kitty, and if you look, there are Hello Kitty Crocs that look just like Celeste's. Also in the video where Celeste is going backstage with David's brother, she has the exact same build as Celeste in this video that a family member captured of her before she went missing. This is clearly her. There are too many coincidences at this point. We also need to talk about this random video that he posted where he is cleaning a girl's shoes. And it's not just any girl's, it's Celeste's shoes. He's saying that this is his side job. People have found a picture of Celeste wearing these exact shoes that he is cleaning. It comes off like he does things right in front of everyone, knowing the full story of it while no one else does. The connections between all of this are extremely disturbing. Like, you just so happen to be cleaning shoes that look exactly like shoes that she had. You just so happen to be wearing Hello Kitty things when she was obsessed with Hello Kitty. There's also this picture where she's wearing this blue wig, and then you see him wearing the exact same wig. So these pictures and videos of her where she's being hidden and concealed, or that are allegedly of her, make sense when she's an underage girl that is a part of a missing persons case. Makes sense that she would constantly be hiding. I do not think any of this is coincidental. I mean, even on his Roblox account, he had bought an item that would go on his Roblox character that was a necklace with the letter C on it. The fact that they had matching tattoos. Both obsessed with Hello Kitty. Her purse is on his couch, her body found in his car. Now we have to get into the Discord, because the Discord is insane. So he has had a Discord where he would talk to fans in it, and there is a deleted account that shared the same birthday of Celeste, and a lot of very disturbing connections between Celeste and this deleted account that people are pointing out that this is her. This appears to be her.
These moderators are trying anyway. They were literally talking about purging his Discord, deleting messages, and even deleting pictures throughout the day yesterday. And I mean, at this point, we know exactly why they're trying to purge this Discord, because they are trying to get rid of the information that people were literally exposing him a whole year ago when it came to Celeste Hernandez. I mean, people were calling her out by her whole entire name in this Discord chat to David. I'm sure that this statement from the Discord and Twitch staff confirming that Celeste Hernandez was on 2 streams with David really started getting them shook. But they claimed that they did not know that she was missing, and they thought that she was around 18 to 19 years old. People have went so far into David's Discord before this purge started happening that they were finding stuff like this, like a comment from that deleted user that a lot of people believe is Celeste, that posted a picture wearing a ring and a tattoo on one of her fingers saying David. In this chat on David's Discord, this Zay person says happy birthday, and it's to deleted user, and the date is 9/07/2021. 2022, and they say, thanks, babe. We know 9/07 is Celeste's birthday. And people in David's Discord have even alleged more, that it was more than just Celeste that David was allegedly talking to that was underage. Some of these Discord users that are in David's Discord are acting like this was something that he would normally do. There's even messages from a girl that was allegedly underage talking to David back in 2023, and these text messages are being posted. And this text is allegedly from David to her saying, "Hola, okay, so I've been up all night thinking logically about you. Work, life, relationships, and realize something that you'd agree with if you see it the way I do. Straight from my heart, I really, really, really love you, but I've been checking on my schedule for the rest of this year and next year, and I'm barely in Texas. I believe that long distance relationships work under the right conditions, like you being able to travel with me, etc., but you're still in school. With that also being said, I don't like hiding anything from anyone. I would love to have a public relationship with someone, but the way this is going, we're going to have to be a secret or something. I want you to be happy, but you still have so much left to do in these 2 last years of high school. And it may change your view on it entirely, and I would gladly wait for you if we were both in the right headspace when the time comes. I want to still be here for you though, and talk like we did before it got complicated. I love and care about you and need to make sure you're not alone. We are still interlinked. Please express yourself thoroughly, please, not okay or KK. Want to know now everything that's going through your head." And then it gets even crazier when you realize on one of David's TikToks that's still up right now, a year ago in 2024, a person named Robin River commented on his TikTok saying, "I'm waiting for LAPD to get you for messing with a 13-year-old girl."
It'll all be coincidence, or you could look up Celeste's name in David's Discord and you'll find messages that date back all the way to December 2022. There's messages from David, but there are multiple others between moderators referencing her as his girlfriend in 2024, even mentioning a couple streams in which David showed off this said girlfriend, which have since been deleted. During this time, I also remember multiple Snapchat and Instagram stories with David and his mystery girlfriend, which never showed her identity. Regarding the streams that have since been deleted, there seems to be one picture that remained, but it has since been deleted in the Discord server. You click on the account that David was talking to back in 2022. The name is Celeste and it has a role called #1 fan. Last message sent from this account was a picture of David in an "I love my girlfriend" t-shirt.
Discovered another unseen post by David with Celeste.
Are very disturbing messages of David talking to children in this Discord, saying how much he loves gore, like multiple times. Here's proof of that. There's also messages that I shared previously of Celeste in this Discord communicating with David and other people in the Discord. Now, yesterday there was a PSA posted in David's Discord, basically letting everyone in the Discord know that a lot of the members are being questioned, a lot of the members are being reached out to for comments pertaining to all of this stuff that has been coming out, and they're basically saying that the people that are in this Discord do not need to answer any questions, and that if people are bothering them or harassing them or trying to question them, interrogate them, let one of the staff members know of the Discord and they will, quote, handle it accordingly.
Y'all was not doing enough research. I just joined David's Discord server to get ready for the screenshots because yeah, she's not here and he no longer posts about her, so I'm probably guessing they broke up. She's still in here. Nope, she already left. Celeste, is that not her? That's his ex before Ye, that's his ex. What, am I slow? Celeste is the girl he's showing his streams. Ye Woohoo 7 is the girl who spoiled him. So I assume my house is not, my home is probably about Celeste, which is a song. I clicked on this picture and that's David doing this with a girl. And she has a ring on her finger. The dude said that supposedly it's not Celeste, it's supposed to be his new girlfriend or something. I don't know, like the ring on the finger just gives off Celeste. Like she had a ring on her finger with David written on right here. So I don't know. This was in 2025. Somebody said, "Oh, are you like David's girlfriend?" And then somebody replied saying, "Dang, she's a minor. Oh dang, my bad."
First of all, shout out to all of these creators. I will link the videos in my description down below. They really found a lot of information about the Discord, and to me, everything that is in it is damning, as if all of the pictures and videos that we've already seen throughout this video isn't enough. Now, the last thing that I want to show you that I found is somebody did a screen recording of David's repost on TikTok. I find these to be very interesting now that we know everything that we know, so I'm gonna play those right here.
I'm sure we're taller in another dimension. You say
Magnesium. Magnesium.
Sorry.
Pipette. Pipette.
Oh, sorry.
I can't count on you. I should never have trusted you. What we call angry devaluation. And it alternates with, there's something inherently wrong with me. Now, as when I was a child, nobody can really love me and give me what I need. And there's something wrong and bad about myself.
Here's a hard pill to swallow. When someone says you've hurt them, their pain isn't up for debate. Most of us like to think of ourselves as good people, as people who wouldn't intentionally hurt others. But intent doesn't always align with impact. As soon as someone claims we have hurt them, our first instinct is to defend ourselves, to explain, to justify. Pain, however, is subjective. What seems harmless to you might cut deep for someone else.
I'm really curious to see how this entire thing unfolds, but regardless of what happened to Celeste, it's so sad that a 15-year-old girl lost her life in such a horrific way. I'm gonna leave you all with a few more videos of David that I found to be interesting. One of them where he's talking about his song Romantic Homicide and the meaning behind it. I'm really curious what you all think. And then there's another video where he was playing one of his unreleased songs during one of his live shows, and he's talking about how when he's with her, he doesn't care about the law.
I didn't kill her physically, but in the back of my mind, she died. And I didn't even cry, not a single tear. I killed you. So it's not like the thought of her is gone by itself was something that she did. It was something that I decided to do. And I killed her in the back of my mind. It's really more of a figurative I killed you, especially in the back of my mind. I try to stress that in the back of my mind. That's why I say it so loud. In the back of my mind, you died. In the back of my mind, I killed you. So it's all in the mind, because that's the most secure place you can be, is in your mind. So if you can expel that thought from your mind, then everything else will just come together.
Again, if you guys would like to keep up to date with any new updates surrounding David, his arrest, and what is going to be occurring in court on Monday, make sure you subscribe. I'm going to be updating on it, and you don't want to miss any of those updates. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you soon for another one.